Hello everyone, Auvbri here, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. Today I'm trying to do a new series. So this was actually something that I saw a lot of in my my comment sections, where people asked me if I could do like makeovers of house, or like fixer uppers and stuff like that. So I thought that was a really cool idea. So I'm trying to do this. This is the first in the series, but I chose the house here, just showing real quick what it looked like before I started to do it. So we are in Willow Creek. And this is one of the starter homes. A person actually lived here, so I had to move my builder sim into the house as well. So yeah, we're just starting out now. So I did a lot of different things with this house. It's still a single bedroom house, and it's not a starter home anymore. But I think it turned out freaking awesome in the end. And the funny thing about this is it actually took just as long to redo this house as it would have done for me to build an entirely new house. So that's why the video is actually quite long. It's almost 16 minutes. But yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why it took so long. It actually took quite a long time to redo this house, but it was really fun doing, and it was something different because I had the shell of the house, and all I really had to do was trying to make it look better than it was, which is not that hard considering this is a starter home. But I imagine in the future that we could maybe do like houses from the gallery, or you guys can request houses from the gallery that you want me to redo, maybe some of your own houses. That could be really fun as well. But yeah, I think this is a really solid first episode, and we're just working on the outside here. So I wanted the outside, I wanted the house to still have the same kind of feel as the first one, so still keep some elements of the first house, like the front porch here. Normally I don't do front porches a lot, just because I don't like how they look usually, but I wanted to keep that from the old house as well. And also the roofing is pretty much the same, with a bit of a twist on it, but it still pretty much has the same feel to it, but still keeping in tone with what the new house looks like. And yeah, I added a lot of stuff to the house as well, so we actually built out to the side to get a bigger house. And I changed the color to something new and different. So we work with this red wooden color, and then I threw in a stone, kind of stone bricky texture on the outside as well as the inside, just to kind of break up the red so it wouldn't be like so much in your face. So it was a bit more subtle, and there was something to break up. And then on the old build, there was the over the porch. The roof was actually hanging out over that porch, and yeah, no, not a fan of that either. So I decided to do this thing that I like doing with plants, and just placing plants on top of that to kind of create like this fake shader, which I thought was a cool idea. Working on the house now, so we actually have a big open space. So the bedroom and the bathroom is separate rooms, but we have one big open space here. So you walk right into the kitchen, and then we can see kind of the dining room to the right, and then have the living room in the back, and we have a little study area, and that's kind of it. And I thought it was a cool idea to bring in the red from the outside, and could just kind of work with that color throughout this build. So I chose the red color, and of course the brick here, because that worked really well as well. And then I complemented all of that with like this really basic gray brownish pastel color, which I thought looked awesome. And in the end, you can kind of feel that. And I used a lot of color in this house, so mainly reds and orange, yellows, because those go really good together. But I also used, for the living room, we use another color. Basically, I tried to put in a lot of color in this house, but still have all of the elements work together. And I think it turned out really nice. So, yeah, just working on the kitchen here, and I wanted this to be red. Point blank, I wanted this to be red because I, for some reason, have a thing about red kitchens. I'm not sure what it is. I just find them really nice and just, oh, yeah. I'm not sure what to say. It's just, I like red kitchens, and especially this set in The Sims 4. I just love that set. I do believe it came from, was it Spa Day? Yeah, I do believe it was Spa Day. That came with this set of counters, and I just love those. If I can use those in a build, I'm definitely gonna use them because they are my favorite counters. Here I'm just looking for some small stuff that can go on the shelves, because I put in a lot of shelves. I actually put in a lot of detail in this house because I wanted it to look, you know, if you watch these makeover programs that exists where they do like extreme makeovers of houses and stuff, they always have like this, always so much new stuff, and just so much new stuff that it just looks like lived in but still like manicured, clean looking, and I just really love that. So I tried to kind of recreate that a little bit, and I also wanted it to feel just so much more nicer than it was before I actually started doing the renovation. So a lot of details and a lot of stuff in this build as well. So yeah, you walk right into the kitchen, and then we have like this half wall thing going on here, which I thought was a really cool idea. It's something that you see in a lot of American homes, especially in like shows like Modern Family and Desperate Housewives and stuff like that. So you see that a lot, and I thought it just looks good, and I like the idea of having like this little place where you could place like plants and little pictures and stuff, and I just thought it was a cool idea. So here we have the dining room. Still working with the red color, but just we are gradually introducing new colors. So where the kitchen was all like red and blacks, this is kind of like reds with some yellows and orange in there. So we kind of break it up a bit. And when we move down to the living room, it's definitely broken up into another color, but that goes really well with the red color as well. So everything just kind of works together in this house. Yeah, throwing in some chairs here just to kind of make the place come together. And somebody actually pointed out something. I can't remember in what video, but somebody commented that I use the painting a lot from, I can't remember where that's from, Dine Out maybe, with the kind of leaves on it that has like tons of different color palettes. And I did not use that in this build. I'll just say, I know when it's pointed out to you, you definitely notice it. But when it's not pointed out to you, you don't notice it. And I haven't noticed that I was using that painting so much. But it's not in this build. And I worked really hard not to put it in the build. But yeah, you won't find that leaf painting in this build at all. So here we're working on the living room and working with a new color. So this, we have kind of like this marine blue color, which works really well with the red wall, and I really liked how that looked. And just throwing in a large mirror, because for some reason a mirror really helps break up the room and makes it seem a lot bigger than it actually is, because the living room is not the biggest room. And I actually debated with myself whether or not to have the dining room where the living room is now and just switch those two around. But I decided not to do that because it just made more sense to have the dining room next to the kitchen. And I also like having the living room where there is this big space with windows and stuff. And it turned out really great in the end. And of course we have like this hallway in the middle of the build. I didn't put anything special in there, just some decorations, side tables and stuff. And then we have like this big bookcase in the back here, which I freaking love. It's amazing. And then I needed something to fill out the space, and I thought a little desk area with a computer was a good idea. And yeah, we are almost finished with this build. Going into the bathroom now, and for some reason I always usually do the bathrooms first because I hate doing bathrooms, so I usually do them first to get them out of the way. But for this build I totally forgot about the bathroom, to be honest. It was like I got to this room and it was like, okay, so damn, I need to do a bathroom. But yeah, we did one, and again, keeping in touch with the colors of the rest of the build, but just a bit more neutral in the bathroom, as well as in the bedroom here. We work with the red color as well, but we throw in a lot of black colors, just to kind of give it a bit more relaxed feel in here. And yeah, there's nothing much to say about the bedroom. It's a bedroom. It has all of the basic things that you would need. Also, we have a dresser and mirror, bed, and I do believe I throw in a little seating area in the corner. Maybe not. Wow, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But here I was just looking for something to place on the end of the bed, and I like that seating area thing at the end of the bed. I just think it looks cool. Throwing in some more lamps, and we do have a side table, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Side table action. And yeah, then the last thing we need to do in this build is just clean up the outside. So as you can see, it's not the biggest lot and we don't have that much space to work with. So I thought it was a good idea to throw in a lot of plants to make it look a bit bigger. And in the back, we actually do a little seating area for the outside, and I thought that was a cool idea, just to kind of break it up. So we have like this little entrance from the back that you can get to the back. Otherwise it's kind of closed off with these long strips of bushes. I'm not actually sure what that's called, but we kind of close that off, and then we have this little seating area in the back, some trees and lots of different plants, because that's also something that is going on a lot in these makeover type of shows, and you know, just whatever, just a lot of different plants to make it all look really nice and awesome, manicured. That's great. And here we have the screenshots. So tell me down below if you like this new little mini series that I'm trying to do here. It was a really cool idea, so whoever suggested that, just hit me up down below. It's freaking awesome. Thank you for that awesome idea, and I really hope you enjoyed this build. So yeah, tell me down below what you think of this new makeover series. If you guys would want me to continue it, I will definitely do that, and we can figure out something where you guys maybe have done a build that you would want me to do a makeover of. That could be really awesome to include you guys into this series as well. But yeah, just hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, you can also get this from the gallery, so just search my origin ID, which is Auvbri, or hashtag Auvbri. You should also be able to find all of my stuff. And yeah, there's nothing else for me to say. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and hope you enjoyed the video, and just have a truly amazing and fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the last of the pictures, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!